Hi guys, welcome to the next video. Today I'm reviewing the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation that was kindly sent to me as a belated birthday gift. I had originally reviewed this, but it was such a long video. I wanted to do a little bit shorter because I think videos can get too long sometimes. So I have cleansed, toned my face and put my moisturizer on and then put my Queso Exler oil on. I've never tried this before, so I am quite excited to try it. It's Huda Beauty. I have never had a product from her before. But I have since looked up her website, and I think my friend told me she got it from Cult Beauty, which I hadn't heard from before, and I've just got a little leaflet here, guys. Go, and this is the website, but it also comes with this little kind of Cult Beauty newsletter type thing. So it seems really interesting. I'll link Cult Beauty below. So I've got my beauty blender here. I've got it dampened, and let's have a look. I think it's very close to it's cashew. It's very close to my skin. So it says 1 pump for maximum coverage. And the good thing about this is I've actually used it yesterday all day, so I'll have a better kind of perspective for you guys too. So that's what it looks like on the skin. I'll put it somewhere up here too where you can get it if you're interested. It was £33 on Cult Beauty. I'm just going to dab it first. And I was very surprised because I thought it would be a lot more. It's only been out 2 years, and it's faux filter, so it's absolutely perfect for photos, things like that. So, and it's called Insta Skin on Instagram. So that's all I'm going to put on. So now we're just going to dab that in. I was quite excited to try it, so I was very happy. And I know I've put it over my lips like that, but I tend to do that when I'm doing a really nice makeup because the foundation actually helps unusually, but I've noticed this over time, it helps your lipstick stay on longer. Acts like a little bit like a lip primer. So that's really nice. I'm liking that. And it sunk into the skin really quick. Yesterday it lasted all day. I put it on at 9 AM and it was still there at 6. So it covers up my redness as well. So and it really does fit it must be very hard to kind of online choose your own skin tone. It comes in a lot of shades. Again, I will link it below. I really like it. It doesn't even take that long. So I'll read a little bit about it. It says, using a pump or less, apply foundation evenly all over the face with a dense brush or your beauty blender. For best application, it says pair with a Huda Beauty primer and makeup base. But I'm going to use my Queso first because I'm still getting through that. I never ever gotten any Queso products, or not Queso, Huda Beauty products before, but yesterday I was so happy that it lasted all day. And that the main thing is, not just for a makeup artist, but in general, that you can take a picture and not look shiny, and it was perfect. I am going to just pair it up with my Collection Sheer Loose Powder, and I just get this on Amazon, but it is available. It comes with a little, not that you need it, but some people still use the sponges. It comes with a little applicator like that. It is loose, and so it has the little holes there. But this is barely there, and it does come in clear as well. So what I'll do is I'll open this up because it's brand new, and then we will come back. I'm back and I've opened it, and what you do is you just tap it and the product comes out, and it's much easier. It's very manageable to do that. And again, it comes in transparent as well. So I'm just going to put and it will just set everything. Now, yesterday in saying that, guys, I didn't have any powder on, and it still stayed. Okay, so there we go. That's what it looks like on the brush. Now, transparent is great if you are a makeup artist and you're not sure of the kind of skin tone of your clients, and it varies from client to client. Transparent is excellent. But I know this would suit my clients, and it's hygiene as well, so you're not dipping it into an actual powder and then having to go out and clean everything, because it has that filter there. It's very hygienic. So I'm just going to put a little bit more. Probably didn't need this much, but just, it's the heat as well. I think it just, it's 36 degrees today, so that looks really good. Cult Beauty, actually, guys, was something that I'd never heard of, but they do, I'll just quickly go through. what they do. They do The Ordinary, Charlotte Tilbury, It Cosmetics, Laura Mercier, Huda Beauty, Morph, Hourglass, and Pixie and the Fresh Skin collection. So even if you want to just kind of have a look through, you can go through the website. The editor, she's always puts in like every month she sends you through email, so you don't even have to buy anything. What you could do is just sign up to Cult Beauty and get their newsletter, and then if you decide to over time, it's free UK shipping as well. So I'm just really interested in it because it does body, it does everything, body care, skin care, and it goes through things that possibly might be good for you. So that's something that's really good too. One of the eyeshadow palettes, as you know, that I have that I'm going to be using today is the Twilight palette, which is actually a Huda Beauty dupe. So I'm going to use that today. And I just love how it's settled into the skin. It hasn't oxidized. It did look quite pale when I put it on, but as you can see, even though I have a tan, it's not over. It's not a different color. It really has settled into the skin really well. So now I'm going to go in with so these are the colours if you haven't seen me show it before, and they're all named, and you get 18 eyeshadows and 8 buttery mattes and 6 pressed pearls. So that's what that looks like. And I will put the picture up of the exact name of the Huda Beauty dupe because I have seen it on Cult Beauty. So I'll link it and you can see the exact, literally they're the exact colours. So, and these are great, guys. They stay a long time. I tend to use concealer. For a primer. I've always said that primers aren't necessarily a must go with eyeshadows. I've often found, and I've learned that from other makeup artists, that they use heavy concealers and it makes the eyeshadow stay just as long as a primer does. So what I'm going to do is get one of my glow brushes here, and we're going to go in with Blazing, and I'm going to just go through I'm going to do a quick, here, I've got my mirror here, guys. Okay, and then this does look a bit harsh, but then we'll go through it again. So I really like it. It stayed on all day. It's definitely something I would go to. It didn't break me out. It felt like, even though it's heavy coverage, it felt very light on the skin. My biggest impression for it, guys, was that it lasted all day, and particularly in the heat we're having at the minute. That's what made me so impressed. The fact that it lasted all day. I put it on at 9. I recorded the video. It was too long, I felt, 34 minutes, and then I just thought I'd take it down because it doesn't need to be that long. But yes, I had applied at 9 AM, 6 PM it was still there, and the heat that we've been in, guys, is just phenomenal. So see how that's calmed down now, because it looked quite harsh. So yes, I'm very impressed. I think that foundations that can do that, even though we do go for budget a lot of the time, the higher end actually pays off in some instances. Now, I do think when she first brought it out, I think it was 65 or something like that, but it's 33 now. And Cult Beauty do payment methods. So this is something I looked at afterwards. So it said 33 now or 3 payments of 11, and they still send it to you. So, I mean, that's great as well because you're getting higher end and you're paying over time as well. So I would highly recommend it, guys. So today I'm going to go in with Amethyst instead of kind of a clearer, whiter lid. I'm going to go in with Amethyst here, and that's what that looks like. So yes, payment plans as well, guys, which was for me. I think would suit a lot of people in these, in these times and things like that as well. So I'm going in with Amethyst again. I'm using one of my flat glow brushes, and I'll show you what it looks like on the lid. And we're just going to look in the mirror. So yes, it does skincare, vegan skincare. Not just vegan, but if you are interested, it does men's skincare. It does everything, guys. It really does. And I really like the newsletter because before you even go on, you can see that newsletter and you can see what they're talking about, and then you're more informed when you actually go onto the website. So yes, I will going to be testing. There was cashew, but there was always I actually looked at panna cotta as well, and it was slightly darker. So I mean, they really do go through every single colour and every single colour range. They have a woman. So sometimes if you go online, for example, and they have all these dots of colours, and you try your best to, okay, I think I'm that colour. But with Huda Beauty, what she does is when you press on a colour, the woman comes up with if you think you're her skin tone, and it shows her half with it on and half with it off. And that's amazing. So yes, highly recommend that. I think she started out with like lip glosses and eyeshadows, and she's 2 years ago she started the foundations, which is Faux filter, and the name gives it away really, doesn't it, that it does last throughout the day. So what I'll do is I'll do my mascara and liner and come back, guys. So I've popped on my mascara and my liner, and I just put my brows on as well using the Mua brow bar, but I just love the foundation. It's absolutely beautiful. It feels really nice putting it on. It feels like a moisturizer. And the one thing I want to just stress about Cult Beauty, which I just realised, my friend didn't even realise until she'd gotten it for me obviously, is that any brand, so Charlotte Tilbury, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Huda Beauty, they do 3 payment plans. So if you really like an Anastasia Beverly Hills and get foundation, it's like, okay, I could never afford that, I'll have to just kind of, you can look down in the description bar and they give you an option. So if you're somebody who wants to slowly build up their own little kind of makeup set, but they wanted really good skincare, they want kind of, not everything has to be high end, but they'd love a high end foundation, maybe a Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer, it can be done on a 3-month payment plan. So I mean, this would have been, you know, obviously this was a gift, so it wasn't a 3-month payment plan, but it was 33. But had you wanted it, or had I wanted it, you know, or anybody who's on like a budget, they could have paid £11 for 3 every month, and you still would have gotten it within the first month. So I mean, it's really, really good. I will put Cult Beauty down below. I'm still not finished looking around the website myself. So yes, let's have a look at the bronzers, guys. I'm starting to realize that this makeup desk is very small, and the room starts to get smaller the more you seem to get kittens. So what I'll do is I'll come back and get the bronzer. Hi guys, so I've just got dressed in the meantime, and I've got my contour, Iconic Lights and Contour Pro, and that's from Makeup Revolution. So I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with this one today. They're not named or anything, but it's really good value. You can get them on the Makeup Revolution website, or you can go to Amazon. So I'm going to get my angled brush here. This is Glow again, and we're going to start just from the corners here and out. So you can see I've started from here and I've only gone to here. I'm going to do that again on this side. Sorry, the light. There it goes. Here we go. And then I just blend with my blending brush here. I always find it just looks less harsh, then the remainder just goes on top. Sorry about the noise, guys. Okay, and I think that just complements the eyes and everything else. I'm only putting a not lip liqueur, NYX, or NYC, sorry. It's their City Proof Twistable Intense Lip Color, but it's really nice, it's glossy, it's soft, and it's not going to take over anything. Okay, so just to let you know as well, guys, the Max Factor blush, Gorgeous Berries blush is all ready to go in its packaging. All you have to do is send your name in and your address into my email previously, like you did before with the Juice Plus competition, and Monday the 29th at 3 o'clock I'll announce the winner. So all you have to do that is just put your name in to my email. I pick a name out at random. So let's get on with this blush. Just for purposes of the video, this is going to go into my kit. I'll spray it, but obviously because I'm vegan, I'm not going to be using it personally anytime after this. This is just my Real Techniques brush. I just put it here, and we're just going to go, sorry because I'm just looking at it very lightly. Okay, it is coming up a lot stronger in the mirror than on screen. There you go. So what I'll do straight away, as you can see there, is what I do is I can straight away just blend it. So you would get a lot of use out of this, guys. A lot of use, because it's tiny, but a little goes a long, long way. So what I'm going to do is just find my Dandelion from Benefit highlight, and I'll be back in a moment. So this is the Dandelion that I'm trying to use and then get an animal cruelty free one. I didn't realize that they weren't animal cruelty free. The only place, well, it says on their website they're animal cruelty free apart from China, so to me it's not going to be something that I repurchase, and I didn't realize that at the time. So I'm going to go in just in the inner corners and just along here, just to give that little bit of a highlight. I'm using my Real Techniques, and this is the it's the Jubo Fiber brush. So it's great to just get into those inner corners. Here, like this. And it just gives you that fresh look, and then just in around here. Just gives you that awake, kind of fresh look. And this is just the end of the makeup, guys. In saying for the Huda Beauty, I think it's amazing. I think the fact that it shows a woman with the colour that you choose. So you choose your colour and the woman comes up with that colour on her skin. That's your colour tone. And then you can really see, okay, is this my colour? Do I need something darker? Do I need something lighter? Yellow tones, orange tones. It's great. It's really great. And then again, the payment plan. So again, if you wanted Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation but couldn't pay £33 straight up, they do an £11 a month payment plan, and you still get the Huda Beauty delivered to you. And that's similar, as I said before, to Charlotte Tilbury, to Anastasia, everything on Cult Beauty, they have that plan for you. So yes, sure, I'm hoping this is a short